All right, boys, we're going to be talking about my life lessons that I've learned in the past 12 months, the past year. So the first thing I want to get started with is do everything as quickly as possible. This is extremely important, guys. Every idea you have, whether it's in business, whether it's in your personal life, social life, relationships, whatever idea you have to try and improve these things, just implement it ASAP. If you have an idea for a video, do it ASAP. If you have an idea to go buy something, buy it ASAP. If you have an idea to move city, move. Do things quickly and your life will be 10 times better. Don't wait, don't delay, because nothing comes from delaying. And what ends up happening is you end up having the same thoughts over and over again, trying to plan the perfect thing, trying to plan the perfect move, and you live your whole life in procrastination. Do more and think less, and you'll get way more done, you'll get way more momentum, and you'll be way happier. Just do more, and then naturally you're gonna end up thinking less. And try and just think less, and then naturally you'll end up having more time to just do more things. So this is a personal saying I have for myself: do more, think less. The second lesson I've learned is making mistakes isn't such a big deal. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when I was younger in school, the teachers would always tell me, Hassan, don't rush in school, don't make a simple mistake on the exam, and all these kind of things. And I remember naturally I'd end up slowing a bit down because I was thinking, yeah, I don't want to make some simple mistakes, I don't want to make easy mistakes and get the question wrong in the exam. But in life, the way it works is making a mistake isn't actually a big deal. The only thing that is a big deal is taking so long to do something, taking so long to accomplish something. Do more and think less. This is the best advice I have for all of you guys, okay? Don't worry about mistakes. You shouldn't be mentally fazed by them, okay? Because if you make a mistake, but you learn the lesson, you're fine. The only problem with people is that they make a mistake, then don't learn from the mistake, and make another mistake, make the same mistake over and over again, and it takes them ages to get through each repetition. The quicker you can get each rep done, the quicker you get each mistake done and then learn from that mistake instantly, the better off you're going to be. Because imagine in life someone told you there's 500 mistakes you have to make to become a millionaire. The best thing you can do is try and make all those mistakes as quickly as possible. 2 a day, 3 a day, 4, 5 a day. Boom, mistake. Learn each lesson, and then never make that mistake again. And then you're going to be a millionaire very quickly, because you're making all the mistakes quickly and learning all the lessons very quickly. So my best advice is just make mistakes quickly, fail quickly, learn the lesson, and you'll be better off for it. Don't be overthinking about making mistakes. It's a good thing. Because in life, you only need to be right one time. An amazing analogy I can give you guys is, imagine we're playing with cards, okay? And the card is, they're all facing down like this. And I say, if you turn over one of the cards, it will have a golden ticket on it, a golden sticker on it, or whatever, right? And there's 30 cards, let's say, and you have 10 seconds to flip over the cards to find the one with the golden ticket, okay? Are you gonna flip over one of the cards and be like, oh no, it was the wrong ticket, and just waste valuable time? Or are you just gonna be like, you're gonna be turning them all over to quickly try and find the one of the 30 that have the golden sticker on it? Now, even if you get it on the very last card, you get the first 29 wrong, and the golden ticket card is the very last one you choose. If you're flipping them over quick enough, you can do it within the 10 seconds. But you're not gonna get it done within the 10 seconds if you're going, it's the wrong one. It's the wrong one, and then you give up, right? You need to be making mistakes quickly, because you only have to be right one time, and when you're right, okay, now you've won the game. It doesn't matter about all those failures. And the reason why I'm using this analogy is because it'll make a lot more sense for you guys, and it'll make you realize that making a mistake isn't a big deal. The third lesson is giving yourself deadlines. If you tell yourself something will take you 1 day, it will usually take you 1 day. If you tell yourself something will take you 1 month, it'll take you 1 month. If you never give yourself a deadline and you never give yourself some kind of urgency to get things done, you'll never get something done. So my best advice regarding this tip is set yourself deadlines and actually stick to them. If you tell yourself, let's say you're struggling with girls, I have to go on a date, right, by 1 week's time. Then what you're gonna end up doing is talking to loads of girls on the street, DMing loads of girls on Instagram, and you're gonna get that date done, because now it's become real. You've put a date on it. If you're struggling in business and you've never got any clients, tell yourself that you're gonna outreach 100 clients every day before you go to sleep. Now it's a deadline. And for me, the best kind of deadlines are daily deadlines, things I have to accomplish before I go to sleep. So if I say to myself, I have to outreach to 100 people today, then I have to outreach to those 100 people before I sleep. If I say I have to go to the gym today, my goal is go to the gym before I sleep. And the best way to achieve loads and loads of things is have loads and loads of daily deadlines and get them done one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. This is how you become really successful, because all life is just a case of getting things done. So if you can give yourself deadlines and then force yourself to get it done, you're going to be successful. The fourth lesson, make sure you're networking with the right people. So cut out all the negative people in your life. That's the first thing. Because for you to attract the high level people, for you to attract those winners in your circle, first you need to get rid of all the negative people, all the negative toxic people, push them away. And once you've pushed them away and you've cut them off, then you have now time to attract those high level people. Now the universe will be like, all right, here's this person you can start speaking to. Here's this person you can kind of start speaking to. Because what most people do is they don't want to cut off people before they found winners to associate with, because they're sat there thinking, oh, I don't want to be alone. I'm scared of being alone and all these kind of things. Sometimes in life, you have to just be the one to make that first move. You have to make the leap of faith, and then you can start attracting those winners in your circle. So this will massively change your life. Because when you're around the right people, you'll feel more inspired, you'll have more energy, they'll teach you new things that you can apply to your own business. They're gonna hold you accountable, right? You can exchange value, you can help each other with things, right? You learn one thing, then he learns one thing, and then you exchange that note. You have to talk to winners. Lesson number 5. Your parents love you, but they don't know what is best for you. And the reason why I'm saying this is because your parents are the people in this world who are gonna have the best intentions for you. Your mom and your dad and your siblings, they're gonna wish the best for you more than anybody else, because they're your family, right? They're your blood. But a lot of the times in life, your mom and your dad, the two people you love the most in this world, they don't actually understand what it takes for you to reach the next level, because they grew up in a massively different generation than you. Just like how our children in the future, they're gonna grow up in a massively different generation than us, and they're gonna think we're old and weird, and you see what I'm saying? So the best tip I can give you guys is understand that your parents love you, and that you should trust that they have good intentions for you. But you cannot trust in their competence or their advice, because in life there are two kinds of trust. There is trust in someone's competence and trust in someone's intention. You guys watching this video right now, I'm sure amongst you, some of you will be amazing video editors, some of you will be amazing web designers, some of you will be amazing copywriters. I might trust your competence at these skills, even though you're a stranger, I don't know you. But I won't trust your intentions to the same level as my mother, because she's obviously my mom. She loves me more than anyone. You see what I'm saying? So there are two kinds of trust. Understand that your mom loves you, but just because she loves you and she wishes the best for you doesn't mean that she can actually help you better than other people. That's why you got to be networking with winners, okay? So keep this in mind. Oftentimes in your business journey, your entrepreneurial career, you're gonna have to go against what your parents say. You're gonna have to go against their wishes, because they don't know what's actually good for you. They don't know what's best for you. And if you're gonna sit there and listen to everything they say, you're not gonna make it, because they just want you to be safe. They want you to be comfortable. They don't want you living on the palm, being a multi-millionaire, driving $300,000 Uruses, wearing $100,000 watches. They don't want that for you. They don't care about that for you. So if you wanna be a millionaire, if you wanna be successful, you have to be the one to take the initiative and realize, all right, I might have to upset them in the short term. I might have to move out the parents' house. I might have to drop out of uni. I might have to drop out of school. I might have to do all these things. I might have to upset them, but in the long run, it's for the greater good. And at the end of the day, you can't pour from an empty cup. So if you become successful, then you can start helping all these people you care about. But if you listen to them and you know it's the wrong move, then you're never gonna be able to give them the life that they want anyway. You're never gonna be able to retire them. You're never gonna be able to give them the spoils of this life, okay? Lesson number 6 is just an extension to what we just said in lesson number 5, and that is move out your parents' house. So once you've realized that your parents aren't gonna give you the best advice, they're not gonna help you because they grew up in a different generation, they're gonna want you to be comfortable, they're gonna distract you, you need to move out your parents' house. Because the reality is, you might be on the phone, you might be working late, and your parents come at 1 in in your room saying, why are you still awake? You gotta be awake early tomorrow, keep the noise down, blah, 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 blah. You don't wanna be living it with your parents past a certain age. It's gonna make you too comfortable, it's gonna make you too relaxed. You're not gonna be the same beast, you're not gonna be the same kind of guy if you've got warm cooked meals cooked for you every night from your mum. You're not gonna be the same guy as the guy who's living in an apartment by himself, who's hungry, who's trying to get a better life for himself. Lesson number 7, get good at sales. Sales will teach you to speak better. Sales will teach you how to deal with rejection. Sales will help you become more confident. Sales will help you make more money, because obviously if you learn how to sell, you'll sell more, right? Because every business is just sales and marketing. So if you know how to sell, you'll make more money. Sales will help you with women. Sales will help you with relationships, with your guys or with your girlfriend. It'll help you with all general relationships, business relationships, employee relationships. It'll help you with all areas of your life, every area, mental, physical, social, financial, everything. Learning how to sell and learning how to speak and learning how to convey your ideas across to other people is extremely important, and it's a very, very valuable skill set. So all of you should learn how to get good at sales by selling, whether it's cold calling, door-to-door sales, selling online. Just learn how to speak to people and offer your services, right? It's very, very important. It's a very, very useful skill, and it'll take you far. So learn sales, and don't sit there and tell me, oh, Hassan, but I'm introverted. I'm not that good at sales. I'm not that good at talking to people. If you're watching this video right now and you're an introverted person, I recommend you learn sales even more so than everyone else, because I was always quite good at talking in school as like a bit of a class clown. I always was like making jokes in class, and I was quite comfortable with talking. I always liked talking. But if you're the kind of person who's not so good at talking and you don't like talking so much, then practice talking to other people. When you see a stranger, talk to them. When you're in the Uber ride, talk to the driver for a second. If you see a girl on the street, talk to her for a few seconds. Even if you say, oh, your shoes look nice. Get used to the idea. You complimented someone, they said thank you. Get used to just talking to strangers. It will help you in life, because all business in life is just learning to sell yourself. Everything is sales. Whether you're talking to a girl, you're selling yourself to her effectively. Whether you're selling a product, you're selling a product to people. Everything is sales. Get good at it. Don't neglect it. Another point I want to mention with sales is that when you get good at sales, it's something that's going to be with you for the rest of your life. That's the benefit of learning skills and getting good at things, is that you have that skill, you have that information forever. A lot of you guys are chasing quick money instead of actually getting good at sales, getting good at marketing, getting good at speaking to people, getting good at managing different kinds of relationships, right? You need to become skilled, because skills will always pay you. Money, it comes and goes, right? You get some money, you spend it on a t-shirt, you spend it on, a nice date. Okay, now the money's gone. But if you become skilled, if you train your mind, if you learn things, then that's gonna be with you forever, bro. Lesson number 8, start building your social media. So I really recommend you guys watching this, start posting some kind of content online. Even if it's just one little thing a day, because it gets you in the habit of posting content. And also there's so many opportunities that come with it. Even if you just post one TikTok video a day, maybe a girl from your city will see your TikTok and then she'll be interested in you, and that leads to another relationship, or that leads to another cool experience, that leads to some fun. Or maybe some guy will see your service online, he'll be interested in hiring you as his copywriter. Imagine you make copywriting videos on TikTok and all you talk about is how you're a copywriter. Then everyone who watches your videos, if they want a copywriter, now they can come to you. You're known as the copywriter guy. Oh, this is Mr. Copywriter. And all you did was maybe post one video a day talking about how, what you do every day. You wake up in the morning, you do copywriting, you go to sleep, right? Now you might get more clients from social media. So social media is great for meeting new people, and it's great for making money, aka getting clients, right? And that's 2 very, very big benefits. That's 2 very, very big advantages. So don't fade social media. Don't neglect it. It's extremely important. Another point I want to mention about social media is people get worried what other people are going to think about them online. They think, oh, if I post this picture, if I post this video, people are going to judge me. They're going to judge what I look like. They're going to judge how I speak. They're going to judge what I do in the video. They're going to judge who I am and all these things. And listen, there are 8 billion people in the world. No one really matters that much. Me and all of you watching this are going to die one day, whether it's in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. When you really think about it like that, nothing really matters. Do whatever you want to do. Like literally do whatever you want to do. Because you have to understand as well, people like me, I don't judge other people. So whatever you guys are scared of doing, understand the actual winners in life, I'm not going to judge you. The only people who are going to judge you are the people who are lower level than you. Or maybe they're currently on the same level as you because you're both broke, you're both in the same position. But soon, if you keep working hard, you'll be like me, you'll be high level. You won't care about all these people below you. You only care what people say about you when you think they're above you and they're on the same level as you. But if you work hard, no one's going to be on the same level as you anyway. You're going to lap them, bro. Lesson number 9. Don't let women distract you too much. Whilst you're on the come up as a young dude, you don't want to let women distract you too much, because the chances you're going to be with that individual girl in 3 months time, 6 months time, 2 years time is very unlikely. So don't slow down your progress. Don't slow down your grind just to try and please one woman. It's not a good strategy. It doesn't make any sense. Focus on yourself, especially as a young guy. You're the priority. When you're older and you have a family, maybe you can spend more time focusing on your wife, more time focusing on your kids, more time focusing on your other people in your life. But when you're younger, spend all your time being selfish, being ruthless, get yourself in a good financial position. Then you can give to the people around you, okay? It's super important to understand this. Lesson number 10, pick one business model and get really, really good at it. I see so many guys get shiny object syndrome where they switch business. Just stick to one business model and then make it successful. If every time you get a bit stuck or you run into a plateau, you think, oh yeah, I'm going to switch from sales to ecom. I'm going to switch from ecom to real estate. I'm going to switch from real estate to trading. I'm going to switch from trading Forex to crypto trading. I'm going to switch from crypto trading to copywriting to email marketing to web design to SEO. It's like if you're going to always switch what you're doing, you're never ever going to get anywhere. You have to pick something and stick at it for a considerable period of time, so you become skilled at that thing, so you become used to doing that thing, so you can hire people and you can build out whatever you're doing. You don't want to be switching all the time what you're doing, because then you're never going to get the momentum. Because what a lot of people do is they go from, let's say, 0 to like 5K a month or 10K a month or whatever. Then they'll get to a plateau and they'll think, oh, I have to switch business models because maybe this is capped at 10K a month. There's no such thing as a business model being capped at 10K a month. The world is huge. There are so many people always buying things, right? Money is always moving around. Trillions and trillions of dollars are always being moved around, right? It's very easy to make money if you understand this. So don't sit there and think, oh yeah, it's scarce and it's capped and I have to switch business models because e-com can only pay me 10K a month, so I'm going to switch to sales or I'm going to switch to SEO. Or no, it's not true. It's just that your skill levels, your mindset, your limiting beliefs have been capped. And for you to exceed to the next level, for you to get to the next level, you need to level up your mindset, level up your skills, maybe hire some new members of staff. That's why you've capped and plateaued in business. It's not because the business model plateaued. I see so many people worrying about reaching a magical plateau when in reality it's like you just need to focus on getting more skilled, focus on improving the things that are causing you problems, not completely switching business models. Because what's going to end up happening is you'll switch to another business, and then what will end up happening is you'll go from 0 to another 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10K a month, and then you'll reach another plateau because you're just not the kind of guy who can go past 10K a month. So you need to fix that. It's not the business model's fault, it's your fault. But anyway, boys, hope that helps you guys. That's the end of the video. 10 lessons that I've learned in the last year. I really think that should help all of you guys. Write some notes on it, apply it, and I'll help you guys. See you boys in a bit.